Satyaprakash ji, I do sympathize with Marigowda sir that he is unwell, but look at the timing of it all. Mr. like Siddaramaiah is in the middle of a problem. There are 2 cases against him. These are very serious charges. I am not saying he is guilty, sir. The courts will decide. Who am I? But all I am saying is that the timing of this seems very, very kind of suspicious for Mr. Marigowda, to put in his papers. And also let me tell you that what many viewers may not know, and maybe you can correct me if I am wrong, this came to light, the MUDA scam, after Sri Marigowda wrote a letter to former MUDA Commissioner Dinesh Kumar. The letter was apparently attributed to Sri Marigowda having a feud with another Congress leader in Mysuru over the allocation of sites. Now, recently also my sources are telling me that Marigowda has had public spats with Siddaramaiah. Your opening comments, Satyaji.
Good evening, Sudhaji.
Hi.
First of all, we now to understand that Marigowda had nothing to do with this whole episode of giving sites to Mr. Siddaramaiah. When he was the chairman, these sites were not given to Siddaramaiah. Second, coming to the timing of this resignation, there were some reports of some fissures within the Congress where people felt that Mr. Marigowda, was responsible, for the leakage of this scam or something like that by few party workers. Yes, you are right. Seeing all this and looking at his health condition, he has taken a decision voluntarily. He has gone to the CM and offered his resignation. Now let us understand, what has this resignation got to do with this? The official head of MUDA is still the commissioner. The chairperson or the president of the chairperson of the chairman of the MUDA has no powers as such. He only sits on the MUDA, whatever, that this comes. Still, the executional head of the MUDA is the commissioner. So whether Marigowda remains as chairperson or not.
Yeah, you are technically right, Satyaji. I don't kind of want to spar with you on that. But, when Marigowda was appointed the chairperson of MUDA, I am going to read out what he said. I have taken charge of MUDA only because of the blessing of the Chief Minister. I am his staunch follower and work according to his directions. He said, I've been with Siddaramaiah since 1983. I was made the Mysuru Taluk Panchayat president in 1995. I thank the CM. So, when you are so close, you can just go, and perhaps that is the whole point, the closeness. Because even in MUDA, I do not know, sir, PMLA and all, I do not know if there is a money trail. I will not talk about it. But did Parvati Siddaramaiah, with due respects to the lady, was she given land because of her husband's influence? The question here is of morality, of influence, of how close you are. This open spat that Marigowda has had with Siddaramaiah publicly, there is too much pressure because the man had a stroke. I know this. In September, he said, I had a stroke. There is too much pressure on him.
Mr. K Marigowda, Sudha, please understand, Mr. K Marigowda didn't have a public spat with Siddaramaiah. He had a spat when he went to receive Siddaramaiah. Few of the Congress followers in Mysore had a tiff with him, that's it. And he didn't have a stroke at that time. He had a stroke much before that when he was on his way to Bangalore. We need to understand. Now let us understand, all what you said about Marigowda is right. He is a staunch follower, everything. Now there is a Lokayukta scam which is this one, what is that, investigation which is happening. There is an ED investigation which is happening. If a staunch follower of Siddaramaiah is not heading MUDA, that is good for the investigating agency. That is good for the opposition parties. That a man who is a staunch follower of Siddaramaiah will no longer be the head of MUDA. And all these investigations will have.
No, it is not good news. It can be about pressure. It can be about pressure which is being put on him. I have to look at it from all angles. Why? Pressure by CM maybe. Pressure. Come on, Satyaji, you and I, we know enough about the way politics works, no? There could be, the man could be under tremendous pressure. We'll find out. We'll find out. Vijay Prasad, what do you think is the plausible reason for Marigowda sir to quit? I know that he is unwell, that's one of the reasons, and sympathies with him. But what, according to you, are the reasons or is the reason, Vijay?
See, first thing, get well soon to Marigowda. The most important thing, Sudha, today is the most laughable thing that has happened today. And if Karnataka today has seen the most shameless CM, it is Siddaramaiah. A person from head to toe who is involved in scams, corruption, ineffective government, inefficient government, who has brought the Karnataka to standstill. The credit goes to Mr. Siddaramaiah. See, each and every step what Siddaramaiah has taken, the finger points towards him, that he has involved himself into the scams right from the beginning, right from, if you see the chronology of the event, I will take only the last two chronology of the event that is related to the MUDA scam. After returning the sites back to the MUDA, he has proved that he is involved in corruption. And now, with the resignation of Marigowda, again the finger points towards Siddaramaiah that he is involved in corruption, and there is yeah, directly accepting the fact that there is a scam. And the most important thing is, Sudha, and Siddaramaiah is ensuring that except him, except him, he is taking resignation of all the people around him. If at all the resignation has to be taken, has to be taken, has to be submitted, it is Siddaramaiah who has to submit his resignation first. And if you see the drama that is happening around him, you see the happening drama around him, it is the most deplorable thing that has happened to Karnataka today. The Karnataka, first of all, in the last 18 months,
Since
last 18
Vijay,
months, it has
let's
come
be,
to a standstill.
yeah, yeah. But what are
Okay,
the, no, no,
it
I
is,
can, Vijay, this
uh,
is what I mean. I want a very straight answer. Do you think Mr. Marigowda was under stress, under pressure from the sitting Chief Minister of Karnataka? Did they have a kind of a difference of opinion? Because the same man was defending Siddaramaiah a month
yes,
ago and saying, how
yes,
can
of
you
course,
say he's
Sudha.
corrupt? What went
No, no,
wrong?
Sudha, I totally agree with you. Marigowda was under constant pressure. So he has taken his resignation. And if you see, I want to link this with Valmiki scam. Even Nagendra, who is on bail, and he was made to resign. And the finger was even as far as the Valmiki scam is concerned, the finger was pointing towards Siddaramaiah.